Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very, very welcome. How great to see you all back. I trust you enjoyed my last video on 70s, 80s band Dr. Hook, and through their song, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman, we looked at the difference between pretty, beautiful, handsome, and all the rest of it. So I trust you found that one encouraging. Well, we're going on to the boys today that were all born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've got Isaac, Taylor, and Zac. Now, these three burst on the scene with their album Middle of Nowhere, which sold 10 million copies worldwide. Now, these three were only kids when this song came out. You may remember it, Bop. This song went to #1 in 12 countries. So we got, literally 8, 11 and 14, something around that. Very, very young, but it was very quickly established that these guys could play music really well. They could sing outstandingly well, and the harmonies are absolutely stunning. And just to put it on top of all of that, they write their own songs. And so Bop was an absolutely massive song for these guys. Now, we've got to give this song a little bit of a go. There are 3 clips of this one below. We've got the official clip where it all started. We've got an acoustic version from 2003 live, and we've got a live version from 2021. Because you know what? These guys are still going. Absolutely phenomenal. In fact, between 1997 and 2022, they've had 11 studio albums, 4 live albums, 6 compilation albums, 13 music videos, 25 EPs, 27 singles, estimated to have sold around 16 million albums. Middle of Nowhere sold 10, 6 albums in the top 40 and 3 singles in the top 40. So very, very successful indeed, these guys. But interesting song, this one. They're saying it's all about holding on to what really, really matters. But, I can just think about this song a little bit more, how it feels and what it's like. To me, it's a little bit of a signal, a little bit of a thing. We're just going to send this thing out into the world and see what happens. With a title almost as innocent and simplistic as Bop, that's 3 M's and Bop. It's almost like, hey, we just we like this song. We think it's really, really good. We like singing it, we like playing. We just hope the world will like it too. And so they just sent this little thing out into the universe, and the universe responded and said, absolutely, yeah, we love this song as well. And it just got me thinking a little bit more about the little messages that we need to send out to the world from time to time. Often we think, oh, actually, I want to do this thing, but we immediately go to, oh, no, I won't worry, it's too hard, it's never going to work, it's never going to happen. And so you sit on it. I'm contemplating a very thing about this right now, and so, I'm going to be acting on it, that is for sure, because of this video. But we do need to send out our little feelers, our little thoughts into the world to see where they resonate and where they land. In the case of Hanson, the world, because the world absolutely resonated with this song. In the case of you and I, well, we need to do the same thing. We know you're not get a worldwide following, and we might, but we're going to get a resonance with people around us, aren't we? But if we just sit on our hands and are quiet and pretend like we're not going to do anything, well, that's what's going to happen. Hanson took a risk with this song, and the risk has paid off big time. And so I think it's important that when we get these little inklings, and you've got to catch them. You've got to catch them when they're there. You've got to catch them when they get into your mind. You've got to act on them, right? You've got to act on them. Now, you might be thinking, well, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Make a phone call, do an internet search, do something to enable you to just give it a go. Because, if you've created something you think is pretty cool, the world may need to know about it. So why do we hide this stuff? Why do we pretend like it's not important when deep down inside of us, we really want something to happen with it? So let's give it a go. Now, if it doesn't go anywhere, at least you can say that you've given it a go. And I think it's better to give it a go than not. Well, Hanson absolutely gave Bop a go, and it absolutely went massive for these guys. And because of that, they've actually had a music career, which has been pretty good. And so don't be scared of giving things a go. Even when you think it's a bit beyond who we are, give it a go anyway, because you never know what's going to happen. So trust that all. So let's all get a bit of bop into us as we send our things out into the universe and see where they land. Off the same album, Middle of Nowhere, we've got Where's the Love? What a great question that one is. And how dare kids this age ask such a question as this one? Not talking about love, romantic love. They're talking about the love that makes the world go round. And it's not doing it so much at many times. And so sometimes the world needs a bit of a, I suppose, kick up the backside a little bit with Where's the Love? Where has it gone? So there's the official clip on that one. Move forward to the year 2000, the album This Time Around. We've got a song by the same song with the same title, This Time Around, from the year 2000. We've got the official clip on this one. We're getting a bit more of a mature sound now, more meaty rock here. And it just goes to show that these guys can do the pop stuff. They can do the pretty full-on meaty stuff. In fact, some of their later songs are absolutely stunningly good. And I think... Hanson certainly has matured musically through the years. Out in 2004, the album Underneath, and from that album, Penny and Me. This is a live clip from 2021. So it just goes to show that these guys are actually still going and still doing well. So we've got a live clip of Penny and Me. One of their awesome songs from the album, The Walk, 2007, Watch Over Me. This song is absolutely stunning in so many ways. Their vocals are stunning. There's no shortage of talent with these three. They play instruments and they sing all in harmony live. Now, it's very hard to be a drummer and sing, to play keyboards and sing, to have a guitar and sing, but to be able to sing in harmony so well as these three can is absolutely amazing. And when it comes up to harmonies, it doesn't get much better than these three really in lots of ways. So we've got Watch Over Me from the album 2007 of The Walk. And just again to show off their harmonies, we've got Too Much Heaven. This is a Bee Gees classic. Now, this is from the Sydney Opera House from 2019. No microphones, bit of an introduction, no microphones, a cappella harmony. The whole stadium is captivated by this, and so I just had to put that one in there. I stumbled on that one a little while ago. I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing. These guys have also been involved in philanthropy. They've recorded with the Soweto Choir, and they've also advocated poverty and AIDS in Africa, amongst a few other bits and pieces. But what about the boys? Isaac is married to Nikki. Apparently he spotted her 5 rows back at one of the concerts, said, hey, that's the girl for me. They've got 3 children between them. Taylor married Natalie. They've got 7. Zac married Kate. She's got 5. So there's 17 children amongst the 3 boys. And so it's pretty cool to see that despite all of the pressure of performing and being in a band, these guys are actually family guys, absolutely. In fact, there's something to be quite taken, something to be quite inspired by the way these 3 are. They haven't let the fame get to their heads. They just do what they do. It's all about the music. And so, again, the links to those seven clips are in the description below. I mean, 3 of them are on bop, but here you go. It's an amazing song. You've got to give that one a bit of a go. And the link to the last video on Dr. Hook is there if you want a recap on them. Well, so let's get our message out there, no matter how intimidated or scared we might feel. Let's get our bop on today. Well, if that's it for today, if you've come back for another one, or this is your first time to Life Reflections Through Music, thank you to everyone for being here or coming back. It's so good to see you all. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to get on to this groovy little song from the 70s, Movie Star with Harpo. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.